So, it appears I've been psychologically flashbanged by something. That something is quite complex, so allow me the opportunity to break it down. Firstly, I was going through some old text files on my desktop. Reading them and deleting them were my first thoughts, but then I became entrapped by an idea. This brings me back to that psychological flashbang I mentioned. Dying is not enough. That is being euthanized. I want revenge. It's not about making people suffer, as I have. I am infuriated by humanity. No, I am infuriated by fear. This may be confusing, so allow me to provide some history. I was born with little initiative to interact with others. My initiative was further deflated when people tried interacting with me. People interacted with me as individuals, but never consulted with one another about what I was and why I reacted to them the way that I did. People thought I was weird and treated me as such, but not in a caring or constructive way. Thousands of people have made contact with me over the years, and none of them have ever attempted to consolidate their consensus regarding who I am. That consensus, which never existed, never returned to me in the form of queries attempting to understand the conscious and subconscious mechanism that was my mind and my intentions. I never had the opportunity to answer these questions and further their understanding of myself. I never grew to be a healthy human being because I was afraid of humanity. That's not right. But it isn't enough to tell people my history. I need humanity to learn a lesson so that they never do what they did to me again. But I can't do that alone, because I cannot change humanity. We need to change humanity. We need to evolve. We need to develop as a species, together, with intercommunication intended to discover what we are as individuals. We can no longer allow individuals to become entrapped by their own perceptions, warped by ill-conceived methods of communication. Let me be very clear with all of you. I hated humanity. I hated my family, my teachers, the children I went to school with, and I loved no one. Once I realized that I couldn't love humanity, I gave up on living and wanted to die. But I was far too angry with humanity to die, and I became confused and lost when I considered the possibility that people had no intention of invoking my hatred. Now I hate something different: fear, and the poor communication that brings about fear. I want to fight it. It makes me sick, and it hurts to confront it now that it has festered in my heart for so long. But I want to fight it. But I can't fight it alone, because it's caused by poor communication between members of my own species. We need to fight it together, as a species, with the help of our individual entities. Secondly, I want to discuss solutions to communication, but we will continue that discussion next time. Forever forward we march. This is GD, signing off.